Hello guys, welcome to Ride VIP, the Rideshare channel. My name is Serge, and in today's video I want to let you guys know how much money I've made for the week, how long did it take me to do it, working for Lyft. Of course, I haven't been working for Uber. And so this morning, it's Saturday morning, so far I have worked Monday through Friday. As you could see, I did 95 rides, and it's been so far a 40-hour week, and that is just driving time, online time, I guess, for Lyft. And in that time, I was able to make $1,105. I was not as ambitious as I usually am. But what can I say? I just go with the flow. If I feel it's time to go home, I just go home. And as you could see, the hours definitely show that. 40 hours. But with that being said, the normal people actually, 40-hour week is a normal week. Anything after that is overtime. So technically, I sort of did my Monday to Friday. Got my 40-hour week. Mainly I've been working, I'd say about 8 hours a day, as an average. Because 8 hours every day, that's going to be 40-hour week. But some days was longer than others, give or take. But I'd say I did pretty good. Not as good as I thought I'm going to do in 5 days. But this morning, I was thinking about working a lot longer, but then I just delivered somebody, and I'm looking at the map, and I'm like, okay, this is what I'm kind of seeing. It's not that hot. And knowing that it's a Saturday, I'm thinking like, well, if I go to sleep early, I'll get to be refreshed tomorrow. I could come back on a Saturday. I could just try to work as much as I can. We'll see what Saturday is going to be like. But today did not feel like it's very busy. But with that being said, I think I did really well as far as the money goes, because I did make $255. And it has taken me 9 hours and 36 minutes. So let's see, how much was I making per hour? So 255 divided by 9.5. Let's just do it like that. So 26.84 per hour. But what does that come out to be for the whole week? So 1,105 divided by 40.5. So $27.28 per hour. So this week, apparently, at least Monday to Friday, it's just $27 an hour, I guess, and some change, which is not bad. I will not complain about this at all. This is pretty good. Sure, you still gotta take fuel out of it, but you know what it was normally like for me when I was doing Uber? About $19. And that is for the whole week, Monday through Sunday. And you already know the weekends I tend to do a little bit better. But I do want to tell you this. You see, there is a ride challenge, and it's $190. I have not hit that ride challenge. So with that being said, I sort of wanted to make a video before I actually hit the ride challenge, just to make it real, without it. Sure, there was a small bonus. I think it was like, I can't remember, $140 earlier in the week. I did complete it. But with that being said, once I complete this bonus and do Saturday and Sunday, I will work considerably more hours. It's probably going to be about at least like 64 hours this week. I was planning to do a little bit more, but it's going to be around there. I don't think I'm going to really work any more than that. And it's possible that it might just be a 10-hour day tomorrow and 10-hour the next day. Definitely a possibility. I will see how things go. But at the end of the week, I plan to make another video showing you guys with the quests, with how much I worked, how much money am I making per hour, and in total. But this week I was going to be a little bit more ambitious, but you know, I decided really not to be, because I mean, there's only so much you could do. There's only so much energy that you could have. Like, I already had like 4 energy drinks today, and I'm thinking like, well, for me to continue to work just an additional basically 2 hours plus drinking another energy drink, it just doesn't seem like it's gonna do it for me. Plus I gotta drive home right now like 1 hour, and by the time I get home it's gonna be like, you know, let's say like 5:40. By the time I take a bath to go to sleep, it's gonna be after 5. And I'm thinking like, you know, I already, you know, by the end of the day, commuting every day adds another 2 hours on top of what I'm already doing. And you guys already know that, because it takes me 1 hour to drive to Charlotte and 1 hour back. And lately, that's exactly what I've been doing. I just been driving because I like to make sure that I start in the right area and stuff like that. Like, not even try to get trips to get me there. It just feels a little bit pointless, because a lot of times it just makes you drive all over the place for no reason, and then I end up missing the good surges and bonuses in Charlotte. But I think this week has been a little bit more lesser bonuses than it was last week. Last week there was a lot of ride streaks going on. This week there's not a lot of that going on. If you look at the current schedule, as you can see, that's kind of weak for Saturday. Just 2, and that's between 5:15 p.m. and 9:15 a.m. There's really nothing more, you know, to that. So I think Lyft kind of sucked me in with those ride streaks. And I stayed. They still got pretty good bonuses, but overall Lyft is still paying me more money than Uber, so I'm not disappointed. I'm kind of glad that I did come here. And one of the things that I like to see is at least $100 per 4 hours. And as you could see clearly, even without the bonuses today, when I did the calculation, it's over $27 an hour. So it's not even at 25. So minimum, I want to do $25 an hour. But clearly, I'm making more than that. And it's kind of important to make more, obviously, because, you know, there's still fuel and maintenance that's involved with the car. And since I'm not having any car payments, and my car already has 255,000 miles on it, I'm not too worried about the depreciation portion. This is a 2010 BMW. It does what it does. I'm happy with it. It's just UberX for me, and I'm not worried about the depreciation. But maintenance is real, and also fuel is real. Thank God I did not have any serious repairs to do on this BMW. If that happens, I may have to retire it. And I hate to say it, as much as I love the car, but at the end of the day, the car is just a means of transportation. That's all it really means for me. That being said, I really love this car, and when it comes to like real maintenance, I would just probably put it off. Like anything, like I'm talking about like something big, okay? I would put it off until later, and then I would just rebuild the engine if that's what it takes, and then just tune it and stuff, and just take it to a track and stuff, because this car is really fun. I'm just hoping that it's gonna last even more. If I could get 300,000 miles out of it, I would be very grateful. But also, with that being said, I'm not optimizing my income, because even though this car is a black BMW, technical luxury car, I'm driving in economy class because this car's a 2010. And if I really want to make more money in Lyft, it would be a lot smarter for me to get myself a black luxury car. And this is something I am highly considering, because this is something of an income that I do rely on. This is still better than anything else that I'm doing. Once I do get that other thing that is gonna make me more money, then that's going to be a little different. But at this point, I'm thinking I need to buy myself a black luxury car, something like a 2017 or up, and make sure it's a clean title. And I need to have a black luxury car. That way I could actually continue making money with Lyft, and making more money doing it, because it's going to be a luxury black. Fortunately, with Lyft, it's a lot easier to drive in a black type of car service, because they don't have like all of these special rules and all these regulations when it comes to being a black driver. But Uber, it's very tough. They make you get commercial insurance. You got to get pretty much a chauffeur's license, special plates, like for hire type of tags, and some other stuff. And I'm thinking that's just like not worth it for me, because having to pay even a higher insurance, that just really, I just think that would really kind of, unless this is the only thing that you're doing, it's not gonna be an issue. But to me, I don't like to feel like this is what I have to do. I like to feel that I have a choice if I want to work today or not. But if you're paying a really expensive car payment, just because you got like a nice black vehicle so you could do this, and you got commercial insurance policy, yeah, that would be pretty much a job that you have to do every single day. And even though I work every single day, I still feel that is my choice. And I'm making good money. I'm spending a lot of it because I'm getting a lot of cool stuff from my Range Rover, and also my family, obviously. But that expense I don't even think about, even though it's probably the biggest expense. It's because I never really want to complain in being a provider for my family, my wife, and my kids. I just do it without really questioning anything, because hey, that's my family. But with that being said, I don't like to put a hold on myself either, and I don't like to waste time. So I will have to work on getting myself a nicer car sometime this year. Because ultimately, if I'm doing this every single day, it makes a lot more sense to have the optimal car for it. I think even in just simply a luxury class, just doing luxury would already be beneficial. But luxury black, yeah, that would be even better. So I think I'm going to do it. I wasn't planning to make this into a long video, but I do want to address this one comment that I got a while back, and it said that I should have got that, I think it was a 2016, actually could have been a 2015, but let's just say 2016 Tesla Model S, that I should have got it and just used it for Lyft, and just did like luxury, because I would have made like a lot more money. But that would have not been a smart move for me, even though it has like free charging, because I don't know if you guys ever tried, but electric vehicles, especially with low range, they'll give you like range anxiety. So all the time you will feel like you got to get back in a charger. Just plug it in, kind of like you plug in your phone in all the time. And I just hate that feeling. On top of that, every time you charge in the car, even if it's free, you're losing money. Because if it takes you 1 hour to charge it, you could have made $25 minimum that hour. But if you're in an electric car like a Tesla, well, surely you're not planning to make just 25. You're planning to make probably $50 an hour. Maybe that's not going to happen. You know, obviously it's not an SUV, but you're planning to make the most as possible. I mean, I'm already doing $30 an hour, sometimes 32 overall when I complete my quests and stuff. And I'm just in economy class. So surely I don't think I'll be really missing out if I'm just making $35 an hour. I mean, I would like to make at least 40 or 50. Like, that would be nice. But wasting time by charging, it's a huge thing. Very huge thing. I just want to be real with you guys and show you guys something. You know, typically when I'm trying to make money, I work every single day, okay? So let's just take that into account, just working every single day. When I rented a Tesla, I was wasting 3 hours on charging each day. So you take 3 hours, times it by 30, you get 90 hours. Times it by $32 an hour minimum. That's $2,880 in income that you would have made if you would have simply just worked. And if we divide that back by 30, it's $96 per day of income that's lost. I don't know about you, but you could have been filling up an SUV for this money and then making even more money. So you could do like like Lyft black SUV, like a luxury SUV or whatever. You would have been making even more money. And then this is the time alone that you spend on charging. Even if it's free, you would have made an extra $96. And that's at $32 an hour. But you already know, if you're losing that much money each hour, you could have been like literally like fueling up any kind of car, like a gas guzzler. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if I'm making any sense, guys, but just think about it. Most of these new Teslas that are being sold, and anything sold after 2017 when it comes to Tesla, does not come with free lifetime supercharging. Everyone that has an electric car has to pay for the electric car to be charged. So not only that you're losing time to charge the car, you're losing potential income that you could have made while charging it. That's what I'm saying. And now, instead of like working simply, you know, fueling up your car, a full tank of fuel, and working your whole 12-hour shift, you gotta keep charging it, and you waste 3 hours out of the whole day. That means if you want to work a 12-hour shift, well, now they turn into 15-hour shift. So you obviously will not even work the 15-hour shift. So you're gonna be thinking like, well, dang, I'm tired. You'll work only 12. But out of the 12 hours, you spend 3 hours charging. So now you just work at 9. So now you just decreased your income overall anyways. So you lost time in charging, plus you decrease your income by 3 hours. So that's potentially even more losses that I'm not even going to get into. Because you might say, well, I could do 12 hours. 15 hours. I've done 15 hours. I've done more than 15 hours. I've done 30 hours straight working. Log off one app. Well, it kicks you out 12 hours. Log into another one, do like 24. Finish that, log into another one, just continue working. And like at least like another 6 hours. I've done that already. And I've showed to you guys that, yeah, it could be done. Sure, I'm tired, when I finish doing it, but if you really want to hustle, you can make it. Like you could really make the money. But this is why I'm not getting an electric vehicle, guys, to do Uber. Sure, I could get one for fun, and I am planning to get it at a later point. But I feel that using it for Uber or Lyft, it just would not be worth it for me. There's just not enough money to compensate, and the time lost, like I said, is a big deal. Of course, when I was charging, I was using that time to work on my YouTube channel and whatever, but I don't make $25 an hour on my YouTube channel. Anytime I spend time on a video, and if I post that video, I'm lucky if that video is going to make $1 in a whole month. And as a matter of fact, my videos really don't go viral, so that video maybe will make $1 for that entire month, and then that's it. Like, nobody's gonna watch it probably. You know, you just never know. And then that's it, because it's not by how many videos I have, but I do choose to share the knowledge as much as I can. And you know, it takes a lot of work to work on a YouTube channel as well. So if I was charging, that's exactly what I was doing. I'm either making a video, or I'm editing one, or posting, or whatever. But I also do it on the fly. Like right now, as you can see, I'm basically driving, and I'm recording this video for you guys. Look at that. All of a sudden I left that area, and I guess it's morning time and it's blowing up. But I don't care. I just really feel like I just want to get back home and take a bath and just go to sleep. But Saturday when I come back, oh, it's going to be big. I'll make a lot of money, because I'll definitely do 24 rides minimal. So I'll have this $190 bonus. And additionally, if I make $300, I mean, I could be looking at $500 payday tomorrow. That would be nice. And even with just $500, if I just work tomorrow, $1,600 week, that's not a bad week. But I think this week is going to be like $1,900 week. That's what I'm thinking. But we'll see. But anyways, guys, very nice talking to you all. Please stay safe. Sorry for making these very long videos, guys. But you take care of yourself. Bye-bye.